Hello, LBE students and families. Today is Tuesday, May 5th, 2020. It is Cinco de Mayo.
It is.
Yes.
It is. Happy Cinco de Mayo Day. Today is day 26 of LBE at home in addition to Cinco de Mayo. It's National Day of the Teacher.
Oh, how exciting.
So happiest National Day of the Teacher to all our educators out there.
Yeah, so make sure you thank a teacher today.
Yeah.
All right, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Ready? Salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
We have 2 birthdays today.
We do. Happiest birthday to Marissa Almanza and Emily Porras.
Happy birthday, girls.
Yes.
That's exciting.
I got to see Emily last week,
Uh-huh.
and I saw
Marissa, I think I saw her
yes,
yesterday.
I think
Yeah.
I saw Marissa as
Yeah,
well.
come through for distribution.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. All right. Other announcements? We're doing STEAM this week, or STEM,
We
right?
are. So yesterday we posted an activity which had to do with the exploration of rocks. Something really easy and safe that you could do at your own home. You didn't have to leave. So there are 3 different types of rocks: igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic. You read more about that yesterday. How did it go? Were you able to observe? Did you take scientific notes in the field? So easy way to kind of tap into our inner scientist.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And you can tie into our virtual art gallery from last week with our rocks, and you can make it an art activity and paint your rocks and leave little messages on them.
You know, sometimes I see them, like, people will put them around town, and so then you just find this beautiful rock.
Yeah.
I love it.
With
It's
an
a way to,
encouraging little note on
yes,
it.
it's a way to pass on kindness.
Yeah.
So something you could do with maybe one of those
Right.
rocks. Absolutely. Don't forget to look for the follow-up post today to see what today's activity is.
All right. Our character trait of the month is obedience.
Right. So even though we talk about following directions the first time and doing it joyfully, sometimes people might give us a direction that we don't have to follow. So with obedience, remember, obedience doesn't mean it happens all the time. So if a stranger or someone that you don't know tells you to do something, if you don't know that person, do not do it.
Right.
So that's something to remember about obedience.
That's a good tip.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
we don't want people just to follow blindly. And
No,
everything
absolutely.
people tell us to
No,
do.
not so much.
All right. Our story of the day, Carmela Full of Wishes. This is by Newbery Medal winning author Matt De La Pena and Caldecott Honor winning illustrator Christian Robinson.
Wow.
So I'm looking forward to that. And it's from the creators of the award-winning Last Stop on Market Street.
Carmela.
Carmela.
And she's full of wishes.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Carmela Full of Wishes by Matt De La Pena and Christian Robinson.
Carmela scootered along the uneven dirt path, watching men stoop to work with their hands. Her birthday bracelets jingling and jangling. The thick greenhouse air smelled of marigolds and overturned earth and fresh manure.
Carmela knew exactly what manure was, but she didn't want to think about that. Not today.
Smelly.
But needed.
Yes. Today she awoke to candles in her pancakes, and her mom sang happy birthday to you and told her, go on, mija, make a wish. But Carmela's wish had already come true. She was finally old enough to go with her big brother.
Ooh, I wonder where they're going. Carmela followed as he cut back onto the street at Freedom Boulevard, past the crowded bus stop and fenced-off repair shop, past the old folks' home where 2 hunched old women waved smiles, past the huge home improvement store where her dad used to stand around weekend mornings waiting for work.
Carmela tried to make small talk with her brother as their metal cart rattled, but her brother didn't make small talk back. He didn't want her tagging along. Too bad, she told him with her glare.
Just outside the laundromat, she picked a lone dandelion growing among the concrete weeds. She pulled a breath, leaned forward the fuzzy white bulb, but just before she could blow, her brother butted in.
Did you even make a wish? You're supposed to make a wish. Everyone knows that. Of course I made a wish, she told him. But it was a lie. Carmela didn't know.
Carmela helped her brother sort colors one-handed, helped him load the washers one item at a time. While their clothes spun, her imagination turned. Each new thought ushered in by a jingle of bracelets.
Her brother found the sound annoying and shot her a dirty look. Too bad, she told him with her glare. She's sassy.
Mm-hmm. She jingled her bracelets as she rode up to Miss Maria's vegetable stand.
Imagining a machine built into her bedroom wall, one that would spit out anything she could think of, but mostly candies.
She's kind of tapping into her inner steam.
Mm-hmm.
She jingled her bracelets in line at the locksmith shop.
Imagining her mom sleeping in one of those fancy hotel beds she spent all day making for fancy guests.
She jingled her bracelets at the bodega down the block from their old apartment building.
Imagining her dad getting his papers fixed so he could finally be home. The bridges are sticking in there.
She jingled her bracelets again outside the pharmacy, eyeing the shiny new bikes in the window. Her brother stopped in his tracks.
Why do you have to be so annoying? She thrummed her bracelets at him and said, It's a free country.
The only time she didn't reach for her bracelets was when her brother ducked into his friend's house. Carmela slumped down on the curb, silently imagining all the things she could turn him into. A slimy pink tail of a rat, a cockroach scurrying away from the light, a wheelbarrow full of manure left in the sun.
She stared down at the dandelion in her hand. It seemed so much more important now that she knew it was a place to put her wishes. What if she made the wrong choice?
Carmela tried to hop a curb on the long trip home.
But her tire caught and her handlebars twisted and she went crashing to the concrete.
That stinks. Don't cry, don't cry. But then she saw her dandelion crushed beside the drain. She looked up at her big brother, warm tears rolling down her cheeks. He lifted up her scooter. You okay? She shook her head and pointed. My wish.
He took her by the arm and led her back up the block, past the laundromat and the flea market, past the greenhouses and the smell of manure, past the overgrown park, and across the train tracks.
He didn't stop until he made it to an abandoned farmhouse near a cliff overlooking the sea. Close your eyes, he said.
Carmela closed them. Now make your wish, he said. Carmela listened to the ocean's hum in the distance. She listened to the squawking birds. She listened to the wind whistling past her ears.
Then she opened her eyes. She saw hundreds of tiny white spores lifting into the air, floating out towards the far-off surf.
The sky was full of wishes.
Let's go, her brother said. Don't you want to know my wish, she asked. He shook his head. If you tell me, it won't come true.
She looked back one last time, then took off her bracelets and followed her brother home.
Aw. The end. I really like that one.
I like that book.
I did.
It's very nice.
Have you ever played with dandelions?
I have.
Did you used to make wishes?
Mm-hmm. I still do.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never made a wish and done a dandelion.
Really?
I make wishes while I go through tunnels and I hold my breath,
Yes.
but never blowing a dandelion.
I honk my horn in the tunnel.
I've been missing out all this time. I need to make a wish today.
We need to find a dandelion.
We
today.
do.
All right. Our joke of the day from yesterday. Remember we had Star Wars Day?
Yes.
So it was Star Wars themed. What do you call Chewbacca when he gets chocolate in his fur?
A chocolate chip Wookiee. I love it.
I know
So
you do.
funny.
Today's joke is a Teacher Day themed joke. Why did the teacher wear sunglasses in class? Why did the teacher wear sunglasses in class?
If you think you know the answer, tell someone in your house. Maybe ask them the joke and see if they can guess something good. Tune in tomorrow and we'll let you know whether or not you're correct.
Don't forget, LBE Tigers are
Present at home, always respectful, willing to work, and stay safe. Have a great day.